Let's freaking go! Workout complete. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video, welcome back to another vlog, and welcome to the first absolutely stunning day of 2026. Right now we're reading about 74 degrees, according to the car. So I'm just having a blast right now. So I will say though, that I'm a firm believer that seasonal depression is a total scam, a total lie. It's a psyop by big travel to get you to go to like the Bahamas or Florida or whatnot. Because it's like, if you let temperature dictate your mood, like that's just stupid. But I will say though, to give them credit, it is so much easier to be in a good mood when it's above 60. Today, just gonna take you through a day off. The last day of a 4-day hiatus from my day job, which is very strange because usually I'm coming at you guys like right after I get off like some crazy like day long or even more long shift just to show you guys how we get it done. But you know, show you guys like how time off looks like for me. I use it to rest, recharge, but also remain just as productive. Speaking of which, like my watch just came up. I got a high sleep score, so that's how you know we're recharging and feeling good. So let's roll on this video. Okay, what the hell is this? These cats are freaking weird, man. Can I help you, sir? Alright, so before I carry on the vlog, just gotta get a few things done. You know, let's get through my workflow, get done what I need to get done. And yeah, so before we do that, quick little life update. Most part, very much status quo. Still doing what I need to do each and every day to get ahead for the most part. Obviously do have some off days, some down days, but for the most part, hitting our checklist, meeting our daily tasks, and just trying to get a little better each and every day. But yeah, two main things. Obviously got flight school. That's going pretty good. Got this whole textbook I gotta learn. And then got a backpack full of other documents, FAR-AIM, federal aviation regulations, and then just a couple other study materials as well to get memorized and locked in for the test that I'll be taking at the end of my class. And then a little other thing too, you know, nothing too crazy. A little change to the desk setup. Everything was kind of clustered and concentrated, so not really a defined place for creative miscellaneous stuff to focusing on the main tasks at hand. No, it's just this weird thing I'm on now, like you have this like weird like autistic obsessions where like there's like one like niche interest that you really get into and then you just hyperfixate on that until you're satisfied. So apart from that, gotta get a few things done and then we'll carry on the vlog. So as many of you probably don't know, last month was my birthday. It's been almost a month and a half since I turned 21. And in all honesty, not a whole lot has changed. Like I'm still focusing on building myself, trying to become better each and every day, make more money, improve my relationships, closer with God, all that. And it's tough because at the level I feel like I'm at, I've definitely reached a plateau to where the next big move up is going to be a very monumental change in my life. I'm worth more than 9% people my age. I made more last year than 9% people my age. I'm not in any debt. I consider myself financially literate. I'm in phenomenal shape compared to the majority of the population. I have friends I can call brothers who are all on the same path of self-improvement, trying to become better each and every day. In all the different areas, from improving physically, financially, spiritually, with our relationships. I've weeded out all the, lack of a better term, bums and losers and stragglers who have no desire to improve or achieve anything notable at this point in their lives. Who are happy for taking the traditional path and just losing themselves along the way. I have a wonderful girlfriend who is pretty traditional, wants to be a wife and a mom. So it's just, right now I am in a very good spot at this point in my life. And it's fascinating because, like, you know, starting out, I had no real unfair advantages. I didn't have a network. I didn't have any degree of popularity or influence. And just now, being where I'm at now is just, it's a good feeling. It's a very good feeling. And I'm not trying to brag or gloat or tell you all how awesome I am and that I know everything and everything I says goes and all this, but it's just, the fact is that being at this point in my age is definitely a good spot to be in. But I've also come to realize now it's like any progress upwards is going to be potentially life-changing. Like if I keep investing, I'm gonna have a pretty serious investment portfolio. If I keep making more money, as well this year, next year, I'm gonna reach a pretty serious adult income. If I continue to nurture these relationships, these can become lifelong friends. If I continue to nurture my relationship with my girlfriend, she could definitely be a wife next few years. It just overall, being at this point now, not too much has changed, but I'm getting ever closer to monumental change in my life. I'm not necessarily scared or afraid of change, because change is perpetual. Nothing will be the same a year, 2 years, 5 years down the road. My life is going to look completely different from where I am now. But it's just, you know, we're here now. We're an adult. We're making adult choices. We're on the verge of living an independent life. We're knocking on that door. So just thinking about that, it's very exciting, but just put some perspective about how the stakes are real now, and you need to lock in if you haven't already. So obviously I'd say if yourself were to look at where we're at now, definitely would be proud, but also probably would hope for more. So more is what we need to do. But kind of going off that though, what is something that you have been struggling with? What's something you've been trying to work on that you cannot find success with? Is it a matter of just procrastination? You have no direction? You struggle to envision yourself with any degree of success? Comment below what that might be. Trust me, I start off as nothing special, fairly insignificant, and here I am now. Still learning, still growing every day, just chipping away each and every day. In reality, that's just all it takes. So comment below something you're trying to work on, something you might be struggling with. I look forward to hearing about it. Alright, so one little update before we wrap this up. Obviously, we've got summer coming up, which means that it's time to lock in and hop on that summer shred. I always know I'm locked in year round, but you know, winter comes, you get to the bulk, take the bulk a little bit too far, eat beyond your calories, slack off on your cardio, and you're not in bad shape, but you are a ways off from your best. So recently for my training, it's just gone beyond just, you know, lifting, eating, trying to be a little more, without sounding gay, being more mindful of my overall wellness. So I've been doing a lot more mobility, doing more stretching, trying to incorporate some corrective lifts to help with balances, posture, and all that. As you guys know, for me, I've had a long history of shoulder problems, so doing more lifts to help kind of get that back into a proper place, maintain strength, mobility, to try and resolve the issue. And honestly, it's been going good, doing a lot more trap and shoulder work, a lot of band exercises, a lot of stretching, so just overall, I'm feeling good. Overall, shoulder feels better, and I'm feeling better overall. Obviously, this pseudo 4-day weekend has been a wonderful opportunity to rest and recharge, so wrapping up a little bit, out here in some fresh air, reading the 2026 FAR rain, because gotta start getting on top of that. Make sure putting in the effort in all areas of my life right now. Gym, my work, my hustles, and now my process to become a pilot. So I say we'll call it good here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. Hope you enjoyed this little life update. Keep you guys in the loop, letting you know how things are going. As always, make sure to like and comment, subscribe if you feel that warrants it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys take care.